Hello there, everyone. We're back at it once again with another live stream. And folks, we got ourselves a double header tonight. So, we've got ourselves some Catch 21 as normal and the premiere episode of the newest series that I'll be bringing to the Sleepy Time Studios Airways. But you'll see that in action here very soon. For now, this is episode number 12 of Catch 21, and we are live. Let's get to it. Hope you guys enjoy, and away we go. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Jose here from Sleepy Time Studios, and we are back at it with another episode of Catch 21 live. We are in the final 10 episodes of the regular season here. After last episode being episode 11, there are only 10 episodes left before we put this series on the shelf. We've got 3 players who are all trying to play their cards right, and hopefully one of them will be the next player to walk out of here with $25,000. Starting things off in our first podium, we have Trent Soul back with us.
Hey-o.
Trent, what have you been up to since we last had you?
I've been playing some card games and akin to Magic the Gathering, but other than that, not much.
Oh no, blackjack! I thought that would have been good practice for you.
Ha ha. Probably would have been, but the truth be told, I don't do that kind of stuff.
Okay, that's fair. All right, good luck to you. I'm being a dick to you at this point. Moving on.
That's fair. Hello, voice line.
I thought that was genuinely you saying that for a second. Jesus. Anyways, let's move on to our man in the middle here. We haven't had him on Catch 21 in a hot minute, but we're glad to have him back. Fellow Texan of mine, Adam Oliver, back with us.
Hey, Jose.
Adam, you've had some unforeseen circumstances, but you're back finally here on Catch 21. What have you been up to?
Well, I was just like playing like a few games in the sister station here, and then I'm ready.
Well, either way, you're back at it here.
Yes,
Good luck to you here on Catch 21. And last but not least, our third player, one of our $25,000 winners this season. Welcome back, Mr. Equal Speech.
That's your opinion.
Never change, my friend. Never change. So, what have you been up to since we've last had you?
Well, over the last week, I found out my vacuum wasn't working.
Oh no!
So I had a hell of a time repairing that. Although the solution I found was actually pretty simple. I put a Cowboys sticker on it, so now it sucks again. So.
No.
Now see here.
No.
338.
Oh, now see here.
Oh my God. The hostility aimed at both of us right now. Oh, jeez. Well, Pete, good luck to you here on Catch 21. Let's just jump right into the game here because I really want to do the second game of this doubleheader, but that being said, you three know how this game works. If you folks don't want to know how the game works, check out one of the opening episodes because I'm not about to waste time going over the rules. Alright, let's start by giving each of you your opening cards. you start with the jack.
Of course he does.
Adam, you have a 3. And Pete, you have a 5. All right. Let me get my question source locked and loaded here. Of course, we're using Buzzman.live once again. Tonight's code is Bamboo Man. All right, so without further ado, here comes the first question. Hands on those buzzers, players. Andrew Johnson, Richard Nixon, or Bill Clinton? Who was the first president of the U.S. to be impeached? That is Peach.
Bill Clinton.
Incorrect. It's either Andrew Adam?
And Andrew Johnson.
I was going to say either Andrew Johnson or Richard Nixon, and it's Johnson.
Really?
Yeah, Nixon resigned.
That wasn't impeached. All right, Adam, 100 points for you in control. You have a 3. You are looking for Mark Webb special of an 8.
Give him
Let's
an
steal
ace.
the next card. It's a queen. What's your call here, Adam?
I'll send it to Pete.
Giving it to Pete, so that'll give him a 15. He'll now be looking for a 6. Still. All right. Here's the next one, players. Les Miserables, The Phantom of the Opera, or Cats? What's the longest-running musical in Broadway history? Trent taking a chance.
Phantom of the Opera?
And the chance pays off. He's right. Yeah, the opera's
It's
right.
one of the most iconic ones.
All right, Trent, you've got your first 100 points in control. You are looking for an ace to end this first round. I almost said end this game. All right, let's see the
Game
next
just
card.
started.
Well, there's the 8 Adam wanted. A little too late for that, but Trent, it's yours. What do you want to do with it?
Sorry, Peach. I don't want you getting that 6. I'm busting you early.
Whoa!
Feeling the love right
Wow.
away.
The
I love it.
hostility from
Wow.
these two. My God. Well, just like that, Pete, you're already out of the round. Huh. The good news for you is you're not out of the game. You'll have another round to try to bounce back. Man. Just giving a moment of silence for Peach's hostility. Moment of silence for Pete. No, okay. Okay, now I'm making a big deal about it for no reason. All right. Trent and Adam, it's down to you two. Here's the next question. Sweet Jesus. The Rio Grande, the Colorado River, or the Columbia River? Which river flows through the Grand Canyon? This is Adam.
The Colorado River.
Colorado River, you got it. It's right. All right, well, Adam, you were in control once again. You got another 100 points, and you are looking for another 8, hoping that we have 2 in back-to-back cards. Let's steal the next one. Oh, my God, not this again.
Oh boy.
What do you wish to do
Now I'm in
here?
a bit of a situation. If I get that, I would still be in search of an 8.
You either give him a 20 or yourself a 13.
This is. I think I'll send it to Trent.
Oh.
Giving it to Trent, so he'll have a 20, but since he's not the one in control, he cannot freeze. All right, next question is this. Nitrogen, oxygen, or hydrogen? What is the main gas found in the atmosphere of Titan? Trent?
I believe that's nitrogen.
What is the main gas found in the atmosphere of Titan, Saturn's largest moon? It is nitrogen.
Oh!
Okay,
I took a
Trent.
guess there.
You did, and it worked out. Another 100 points for you in control, and I will now ask, would you like to freeze at 20?
Yes, actually.
Okay, Trent has frozen himself at 20, and Adam, it's just you left. Of course, no ties in catch 21. You've got to get a 21 to beat Trent and win the round. Questions are done. We're just dealing out the cards here from this point forward. You still need that 8. Let's deal the next card. A 5. All right, now you're looking for another 3. Deal the next one. There's a 3!
Uh-oh.
Oh, that looks good.
Oh, it comes
Come on,
down to
Daddy.
this, Adam. If you get a 10 or a
Come on,
face
Daddy.
card, you'll have rebounded and come back. Is it there for the win? Deal it. He got it!
Yes.
Adam
you
has
earned
won
it.
round 1.
Honestly, good game. You earned that.
Wow, what a round. Adam, you hell of a comeback. Picked up 500 points from winning the round, taking you up to 700. And you get the $2,100 Catch 21 bonus as well. Wow. That got very crazy, very fast. All right, so Adam has won round 1 in incredible fashion when it looked like he was going to be out of it. Those cards just came up in his favor big time. We're going to take our first commercial break, folks, and when we come back, we're going to run this all back again for our second round. Don't go away. We'll be right back after this here on Catch 21. All right, folks, we are back here on Catch 21. A very exciting first round. It looked like Trent was going to have that round secure, but then Adam pulled the 21 out of nowhere to snipe it from him. So as we take a look at the scores, Adam leads it with 700 points, Trent in second with 200 points, and Peach yet to get on the board. But he'll be back in it for this second round, and of course, players, whoever ends up with the lowest score at the end of this round is eliminated. Here are your opening cards for this round. Trent, you start with a jack. Oh, boy.
Hey, it's the same Jack, just a different suit.
Adam, you start with a 7 this time. And Pete, you have an 8. All right.
8.
There you go. All right. Here comes the first question. Galileo, Cassini, or Copernicus? Who discovered Jupiter's 4 largest Peach?
Galileo.
Who discovered Jupiter's 4 largest moons in 1610? Galileo's right. Welcome to the game. All right, Peach, 100 points for you in control. 2 of the 3s have been exhausted, but there's still 2 more out there. You
That's
need one
fine.
of them to show up. Let's steal the next card. A 9.
I will give it to Trent.
It's going to Trent.
Oh boy.
That'll give him a 19, but again, since he's not in control, he cannot freeze. He'd be looking for a 2. All right, here is the next question. All right, Budapest, Prague, or Ostrava? What's the capital of Czechia? Peach.
Prague.
Prague is right. 2 in a row. I was going to say Czechia, formerly known as the French Republic. Fuck. Czech Republic.
I think some people still call it the Czech Republic. They may have officially changed their name, but to me it'll always be the Czech Republic.
Either way, it wouldn't have mattered. It is indeed Prague, and Peach, another 100 points for you in control. Still looking for that 3. Let's steal the next card. A 5.
I gotta do it. Bust Trent out.
And Karma has bitten Trent back. Trent is now busted. Oh boy. Trent, all you can do now is sit back and watch. Because your fate of the game could lie on this next question. Alright, Adam and Peach, it's down to you two. Here's the next question. S-I, A-G, or A-U? With Peach.
AG.
What's the question?
What's silver's chemical symbol?
You did it. You're right.
All right, I'll see y'all later, folks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Trent, because
Wow.
Pete, I don't know why I cleared the buzzer there, but because Pete's got that last question right, Trent, that does mean that you are unfortunately the one that gets eliminated.
Honestly, I don't care. I just think that that's just funny that he got it off rip. Good game.
Hey, you never know. It'll never be as legendary as Scott's dong answer.
Yeah.
Was that from the one? Was that from the series I didn't upload?
I don't think it was your series. No, it was Pat's Press Your Luck on another server.
No. Okay, never mind. All right, well, Peach,
Yeah.
we know you're moving on to the final round, but we still got to keep playing to see who gets that all important power chip. Still in control, looking for that 3. Let's steal the next card. A king. You either
It's
give
not
Adam
great.
You either give Adam 17 or yourself an 18.
I'd like to try to get that power chip, so I will give it to Adam.
Adam's getting it. That'll put him at a 17. He'll now be looking for a 4. But of course, since he's not in control, he cannot freeze. All right, next question is this. Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, or John Adams? Who was the chief author of the Declaration of Independence? Peach.
Thomas Jefferson.
On a hot streak now. You got it.
I almost said Edison.
You would, and I would have absolutely counted that wrong.
Ripped me a new one.
Yeah, Thomas
Thank you,
Jefferson
James.
sucker.
Ripped me a new one if I had said Edison.
All right, well, Pete's in control. Another 100 points. You are looking for a 3. Anything higher than a 4, though, he could potentially bust Adam out. Steal the next card. A queen.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust Adam with that queen.
Busts Adam out, and Peach, with that, you have won round 2. You pick up 500 points for winning the round, taking you up to 900. So you are moving on to the final round with 900, and Adam, you are also moving on with 700. And Trent, as we mentioned, that tie-breaking question ended up eliminating you, but you still get the 200 points, which we will convert to dollars. You leave out of here with $200 and our thanks for playing.
Thank you. I'll take my 200 Benjamins and go out of here.
All right. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and take another commercial break. And when we come back, it's going to be Adam versus Peach to see who gets to play for $25,000. We'll be right back after this here on Catch 21. All right, we are back here on Cats 21. I'm here with Adam and Peach, who have both survived elimination up to this point. Each of them have won a round, but only one of these two players can move on to the bonus round to play for $25,000 in cash. Of course, gentlemen, no points, all about control and the knowledge of the cards. Winner of this round gets $1,000 in the power chips. Without further ado, let's deal out your opening cards for this final round. Adam, you start with an 8. And Peach, you start with a 4. Okay, control the utmost importance here. Listen carefully. Here's your first question of this round. Monotremes, marsupials, or crustaceans? In which order do kangaroos, koalas, and wombats... Peach?
Marsupials.
In what order do kangaroos, koalas, and wombats belong to? Marsupials is right. All right, Peach, you are in control. You are looking for a 7. Let's steal the next card. A 10.
Give it to Adam.
Oh, boy. Adam's at 18, but of course he can't freeze since he's not the one in control. This could get very interesting. Here is the next one. Ethics, epistemology, or aesthetics? Which branch of philosophy is primarily concerned with the study of knowledge? Ethics, epistemology, or aesthetics? Which branch of philosophy, each taking a chance,
Epistemology.
is primarily concerned with the study of knowledge? Epistemology, that's the one. All right, Peach, in control once again. Looking for that 7. Let's steal the next card. A 6.
That is good enough for me. I will take it.
You're going to keep it.
Yep.
Okay, keeps it for himself as Adam breathes a sigh of relief. That'll put you at a 10. You are looking for an ace. Choosing to keep the game going a little bit longer here. Let's see how this works out. Next question is this. All right. Charlotte, Emily, or Anne? Which of the Bronte sisters wrote the Gothic novel Wuthering Heights? Charlotte, Emily, or Anne? Adam?
Anne.
Say that again?
Anne.
It's not Anne, Peach. It's either Charlotte or Emily. Yes?
Emily.
Emily's the one! Alright, Peach in control once again. You are looking for an ace to win this match. Let's go ahead and deal the next one. A jack.
I will take the jack and I will freeze.
Alright, for taking the jack and freezing himself at 20. So, Adam, it's going to come down to this. You've done this before. Of course, no ties in Catch 21. You need another 21 right here and right now to win the match. You need a 3. Anything higher and it's over, and Peach moves on to the bonus round. Let's steal the card. It's a king, Adam. I am sorry. You have busted, and Peach, you have won the match. You've just won yourself $1,000, and you're going to be playing the bonus round in just a moment. Adam, you gave it one hell of a try. It's just he was quicker at that buzzer as soon as round 2 kicked off.
Yeah, basically no chance in round 2.
Look at it this way. 700 points plus the 21, which we're going to convert into dollars, as well as the $2,100 you picked up from the Catch 21 bonus. You may not be playing for the 25,000, but you still walk out of here with a respectable total of $2,800.
Alright.
Keep on trying. We'll hopefully have you back on a future episode. But that is Adam Oliver, everyone, and Peach. You've done it again. You've been here before. And you know what? I'm not going to make the folks at home wait through and sit through another commercial break here. We're just going to go ahead and jump right into it. So are you ready to do this thing?
Let's do it, Jose.
Off we go to the bonus round then. Let's get to it. All right. So you know how this works, Sweets. You've done this before, but for formality's sake, I'll just give a quick breakdown of the rules to the folks at home. You've had to play with one hand of cards up until this point. Now you're playing with 3. This new deck was shuffled and cut behind the scenes. We'll start by giving you one card for each of these hands to open them up with. All right, here we go. First up is a 3. Well, there's the 3 Adam needed earlier. Next is a 9.
Bet you he has $1 for that 3.
And finally, oh my God, the Jack of Spades Trent started with in round 2.
Hi.
Ugh.
Hello, Trent.
All right, well, Pete, you know this at this point. You know what to do. The object is to catch 21 exactly. Do it with one hand, you get $1,000. Do it twice, the money jumps to $5,000. But of course, catch 21 in all 3 hands like you've done once before. You are winning $25,000. Of course, if you bust at any point, the game is over and you lose everything except the $1,000 you picked up in the main game. And of course, the power chips right here allow you to change a card and get rid of it if you don't like it. You earn a chip for every round you win, and an additional one for winning the match. And when we total it up, you're going to get 3 to use in this bonus round. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and play Catch 21. Off we go. All right, so looking at our situation here, an ace is an instant $1,000, but a 2 or an 8 would also be nice. Let's go ahead and just deal out the next card.
Do it.
A jack. Again.
Don't like it, but if I put it on the 3, it'll give me a tiny bit of room, so let's put it on the 3.
On the 3, all right, that'll give you a 13. We need the dead man's hand for $1,000. An ace or an 8. Let's steal the next card. A king. Good God. 3 face cards already in 6 cards.
Again?
Or sorry,
I don't like
5.
it. But This time I will put it on the 9.
Putting it on the 9. Okay. Holding on to those power chips for when he really needs them. All right, so you have a 19 right now, so now we know the 3 cards to get you some money. Ace, 8, or deuce. We have either one of those for $1,000. Let's deal the next card. A 3. Yikes.
Okay. Now I am going to power chip it.
Using the first power chip, the 3 goes away. All right, still looking for that ace, deuce, or 8. $1,000, deal the next card. A 5. If you had played that 3 on the 13, you actually would have had the 1,000.
What was I supposed to do?
Oh, what's your call here?
All right. You know, I gotta give myself some room. We haven't seen an ace at all today, I don't think, so let's power chip it.
All right, second power chip goes away. The 5 is gone. All right, down to 1 left. Ace, deuce, or 8 for $1,000. Deal the next card. Another jack!
Oh my gosh, I gotta power chip that one too!
Goodness gracious, already the power chips have been exhausted. This is starting to get dicey here. We still need to see an ace, deuce, or 8 for $1,000. For your sake, I hope it's there. Let's deal the next card. A 9! And you have to play that one on the 10. Oh, boy.
Just put it there. Put me out of my misery.
Well, this would normally be the point where I would ask you the question, but you've got you've got nothing at risk right now, so we may as well just keep this going. Let's find out. Now we need a couple deuces and an 8.
Chris says the count is good. And I believe him, frankly.
Alright, let's hope we have a deuce or an 8. The last card. Wow, it's a 9. You have busted. Boy, the best you could have done here was $1,000. Boy, this was a rough one tonight. I'm sorry. Well, you came in with nothing, and unfortunately, you're going to be leaving with nothing from this bonus round. But you still have the $1,000 from the upfront game. But good God, I think the cards knew that you were going to be the one that back at this bonus round. They just ultimately decided to prevent you from winning another 25. Well, either way, Peachy, thank you for playing, and we'll hopefully have you back on a future episode where you get treated better than this. But folks, that's going to bring us to the end of another episode of Catch 21 here. Rough ending here with the cards just being completely stingy to Peach. Yeah, maybe because they just do. But anyways, stay tuned, folks. We're going to go ahead and end this live stream here. But in just a few minutes, it'll be the long-awaited premiere of Team Tam Tower Challenge, where teams of 2 will be taking on the Tam Tower Challenge for millions of dollars in cash. But for now, thanks for joining us here on Catch 21. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of when we go live here. And until next time, when I have 3 new players trying to play their cards right, I'm your host, Jose Cosines, and for all of us here at Sleepy Time Studios, this has been Catch 21. We will see you next Wednesday for another episode, and stay tuned for Team Tam Tower Challenge next over most of these Sleepy Time Studios stations. For now, good night, everybody.